Good evening, everyday leaders. It is Friday night, December the 6th, and I wanted to come to you today with a recap. I am Melanie Ake from Everyday Leaders, and I'm in the Everyday Leaders 50 and 50 podcast studio. And daily, I try to come on here and do a recap of our morning devotional study as we are learning the Leadership Bible. And so we're studying the book of Luke all of December. And our group this morning was studying really important principles on chapter 6, which is about mentoring and a positive attitude. So I wanted to just come today, tonight, and encourage you about the things that we learned this morning. And so here are the things that we learned. The attitude teaches to be one of the most effective things when you're training someone. And it always begins with attitude and perspective. Because see, when you change your attitude, you have to go from the inside out and how you accept things in your life. And so learning to adjust to your attitude and having a positive attitude influences how you accept things around your environment, things that are happening, because you accept it better. You understand, you become more aware. And so attitude is so important. You hear so many quotes about, change your attitude, change your perspective, you change the world. It is so true. And the other thing that we learned in chapter 6 for Luke was about mentoring. And so I recently was an author in a book called Mentoring Moments. And those of you that are following me know that that was a really important journey to complete. These 14 remarkable women, we told stories, and now we're published authors. And it's about our journeys and how we want to help influence and inspire the world. And a lot of this is about attitude, changing your attitude, understanding your obstacles, and being able to overcome those. And so here's what the Leadership Bible teaches us about mentoring. So it says, like all good mentors, here's what Jesus provided for us. So it breaks these down into categories. The first one is handles. He simplified truth into something his men could grasp, practice, and pass on to others. He took complex theology and made it usable. The second thing he provided was roadmaps. Now, we think about this with GPS today, right? But roadmaps, they give us the big picture. They help us to understand where we're going, what our journey is, what our destination is. And we have to be able to see that to know where we're going to go when we get in the car, what our plans are for the day. If we don't get up and make a list and plan our day becomes just pointless, right? We can't tell you at the end of the day what we've accomplished. But being able to have a roadmap for that really gives you the ability to say, I was credible. I did something. I accomplished this. I was productive today, right? And so this says, roadmaps reveal where you are. They show you what roads to take, and they tell you what roads to avoid. Now that's critical. What roads to avoid? How many of you use the Waze map, WAZE, the app? And it tells you, right? Even if you know you always go from point A to point B every single day, if you sign on to this one app called Waze, if there is an accident, if there's construction, it will detour you. It will help you go around those things and help you reach your destination in the shortest route. It's really important that we follow our maps. So, this talks about how, Jesus did this consistently with a small number of people, right? He used 12 disciples. And so, when you are trying to reach your destination, when you're trying to do something really important, you have to focus on who those people are in your group, in your tribe, that are helping you gain that perspective and put that map together. It's very, very critical to your success. And it consistently tells us this. There's some other things here that it mentions. Laboratories, right? He says laboratories are a safe place for experimentation. So he didn't just lecture here, he provided labs for his disciples to practice what he learned. And so we think about this as masterminds. If you've never been in a mastermind with like-minded people that are thinking about processes, that are using this and applying these principles to their life. This is what's so important to do with a group of people, like-minded people, so you can grow. The other two things in closing here are roots. So Jesus gave his followers a firm foundation and a sense of heritage. They sunk their roots into the solid ground, so a solid foundation, and they were willing to die for him and his teaching because they believed the same. They had a bond, they had a significance together. And that's what you are creating with people that you surround yourself, that you grow with. It is that type of dedication, commitment, learning, growing together. And the last one is wings. I love this one. I think about my friend Daniel Gomez, and his book is Born to Fly. And so this talks about Jesus empowered his men to soar beyond where he went himself. Right? Soar beyond where he went himself. John 14:12. He pushed them and cheered them on in their victories. Man, that is so true. That's what we do as everyday leaders. As everyday leaders, we want to cheer everyone around us on and celebrate the victories. This is what life is about. Bringing people along that we believe in, that we can lift up and help them believe in themselves. So I want to encourage you. These are the things to think about, right? The handles, the roadmaps, the laboratories, the roots, the wings. All of these things are tangible. All of these things are that you can put together, you can list out in your journals and say, how am I accomplishing this? How am I building the group of people around me that also can help me in my strengths, help me believe, help me grow stronger? It's so critical to your growth. And in the Leadership Bible, it teaches us all these principles every single morning. So if you're looking for a group to join to help you to be encouraged every day, you can join us. Go to my website at everydayleaders.com, sign up, click on the link where it says Join Mel's Monthly Mastermind. You can join us every morning at 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern. We would love to have you. We're getting new members every morning, and it's a really great way to kick off your day. So thank you for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you and report on Luke chapter 7. This is another amazing chapter. And as I studied it tonight, you're really going to want to listen to what this has to say. So please enjoy these recaps. If you need anything at all, you can reach me at everydayleaders.com or make at everydayleaders.com. Have a great weekend, and I will see you right back here tomorrow for the next recap.